Hello, this is Victoria Gallagher. You are listening to Confidently Abundant, a hypnosis session designed to help you feel secure, capable, and aligned with receiving all the abundance you deserve. Be sure to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications so that you never miss a new hypnosis session. And for an ad-free experience and access to thousands of exclusive hypnosis sessions, download the Believe Hypnosis app at believehypnosis.app. Now, let's begin.
Find a quiet, comfortable place to lie down on your back in an open body position. You want to make sure that in this space you feel protected and safe. And now put the white light of protection all around you. And bring to mind any guides that you have to sit next to you and assist you in this process. And ask that only loving entities who mean you well be able to have any impact on you, that they too be present. And you're going to relax very deeply now. In the next little while, you're going to become so very relaxed that it will almost seem as though you are sleeping, although you will not be asleep. You will, when it is suggested, be very conscious of your experience. Although your physical body will be getting all the rest as if it will be asleep. Just allow yourself to trust the process. Start by closing your eyes now. And with the eyes closed, focus on that light that surrounds your body. And as you focus on the light that surrounds your body, breathe in deeply. Breathe that breath right on down to the tips of your toes. Feel your breath circulating throughout your entire body, from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. Continue experiencing the light all around your body getting brighter and brighter. And your breath creating a feeling of relaxation throughout your body. And now with each breath, I want you to focus more and more on how heavy your body feels. That's right, make your body feel so heavy. Heavier and heavier, and heavier and heavier. Your body is feeling heavier and heavier, and heavier and heavier. And one by one, we're going to work on each limb of your body, starting with your right arm. Imagine that in your right arm there is a steel beam. And the steel in your right arm is so stiff, so heavy. And now imagine that just under the sheets of your bed is a very strong magnet, and it's pulling the steel beam within your arm closer and closer. The magnetic force that is holding your arm in place now is so strong that you find that your arm won't move even if you were to try to move it. You are that relaxed. And on the count of 3, I'll ask you to try to move your arm, and you'll find that it's stuck. Number 1, arm so heavy, stuck to the bed. Number 2, arm feels immobile, stuck to the bed. And number 3, when you are sure that your arm will not move, give it just a little try and be sure that your arm just won't move. And you will notice that the harder you try, the more your arm feels stuck to the bed. Good. Now cause that same sensation in your right arm to travel into your left arm. That's right, cause your left arm to sink down into the bed, feeling the pull of the magnet, the strength of that magnet, and the steel rod within your left arm so rigid, so heavy. Heavier and heavier, sinking down more and more into the bed, heavier and heavier, heavier and heavier, heavier and heavier. And now I'll count again to 3 and you'll notice that the same thing has happened to your left arm. Number 1. Stuck to the bed. Too heavy to lift. Number 2. You can feel the weight of your arm growing more and more. And number 3. Now so tired and heavy. Too much work to move that arm. Prove it to yourself that it's too heavy to lift. Good. Now allow that same sensation to travel throughout your back, your chest, your torso, and down into each leg. And feel each leg, your right leg, heavier and heavier, heavier and heavier. Too heavy to lift. And each attempt at lifting any limb on your body creates an enormous feeling of deep, deep, deep relaxation, feeling yourself getting more and more tired, that any amount of physical moving is just too much work. You have reached that level of physical exhaustion that you just can't be bothered to lift those limbs of your body. And so when you feel you have created that much physical fatigue in your body, go ahead and attempt that right leg and find that it's much too heavy to lift. That's fine. Now stop trying and move all that same energy into the left leg and feel the weight of your left leg just weighing down now, and feeling so heavy and lifeless. That's right. Heavier and more tired. You're just feeling so tired in your physical body that you just want to let it relax and rest even more deeply than you've ever experienced yourself relax before. Now, one last time, let's give the left leg just a little try and find that it's much too heavy and too relaxed to move. Good. And now just let your physical body relax completely. I am absolutely sure that there have been at least 1 or 2 times, and more than likely more than that, but at least 1 or 2 times in your life that you can find when you felt very confident about yourself. So I want you just to allow yourself to relax for this next little while. Forget about anything else, any of the limiting beliefs that may want to tell you otherwise, and just go back through the days, weeks, months, or even years in your life to a time when you accomplished a worthy goal or someone paid you a huge compliment. Maybe it was a job that you got, or a raise, or a special certification you got for completing a class. Maybe it was a school play you acted in, a sport that you excelled in, a piece of art that you created. Maybe it was that you finally figured out how to do something for the very first time. Maybe it was a time when you were falling in love, or even a time when you decided that you were worth so much more than what you'd been accepting, and you were finally able to move on from that situation. Buying your first car, or an expensive toy. Paying off a credit card. Helping out a friend in need or a stranger. I'm sure that if you look back at some of the events, you will discover that there are dozens upon dozens of times in your life that you've likely long forgotten about when you felt so high, so on top of the world, and truly confident. You might have even had a thought like, I knew I could do it. So in a moment, I want you just to allow just one and only one of those memories to really begin to stand out for you. There will be one extraordinary moment that will come to your mind. I know you have so many of these forgotten moments stored randomly in your intelligence, and your subconscious mind is now working very efficiently and knows exactly how to bring you just the right one so that we can access the resources needed in your mind to allow us to do the work that we need to do during this session. And while your subconscious mind is doing all the work in locating that exact resource for you, you may have already begun to notice how the feeling of this event begins to come into your awareness. Notice the way your body responds by relaxing even more deeply as you put your conscious mind in sort of a careless place of curiosity. You're just noticing, not really trying to look for anything consciously. We've already given your subconscious mind the instructions to do its job, and you can put 100% faith in your subconscious mind to do exactly what we've asked it to do, if it hasn't done so already. While your conscious mind can just become a little bit more curious about the wonderful emotional state you're beginning to feel. Notice how you don't even have to think or do anything at all, and how the feelings you once experienced that may or may not be in your awareness are already beginning to excite you on some level. Whatever the case may be, I trust that you are having the experience that is right for you now, just so free and easy, allowing the perfect memory to grow and expand. The one that is going to remind you of a time when you felt that wonderful feeling of confidence. And so by now, I'm sure you've started to feel or notice some kind of thought, memory, a feeling, maybe even a sound, a symbol, a word, something that represents that moment in your life. Even if that moment was only for 2 seconds, it doesn't matter. What's important is that you can simply acknowledge and witness this expression of confidence in some way now. Just allowing it to grow and expand now. That's right. That time in your life, whenever it was, or for however long or short it was, allowing it to grow and expand, gently recalling the situation. You may notice if there were other people involved now. Notice what you're doing. The year, the date, the month, or even the season. Allow every micro detail about this event. Was it day or night? You may even remember the precise time of day. Notice the clothes that you were wearing and the conversations taking place. What was the environment like? Perhaps the situation is even connected to a particular smell or taste. So I'll give you just a moment to allow this to develop. And now I want you to really focus in on yourself in particular. I want you to zoom in however you do that best, whatever sense is strongest to you. If you have trouble seeing any of the image I may ask you to bring to mind, simply remember the way it might have felt instead, physically or emotionally, especially emotionally. And now I want you to notice your face. Notice the kind of expression that you had on your face in that moment. Maybe there was a particular twinkle in your eye, or a genuine confident smile. Maybe it was the way the words flowed out of your mouth. Or perhaps it was a silent voice inside that gave you a sense of reassurance. And then deeper inside, to your inner self, to the feelings you had at just that moment. Focus on those positive vibrations for a moment. Become aware of the sense of your inner strength, a confident, powerful, resourceful being. What other feelings, positive feelings, do you notice? Perhaps you also noticed how influential you are. Or maybe it was your keen ability to do exactly what you set out to do. A new, profound belief in yourself. Even if these thoughts and experiences and emotions you had were only for a millisecond of time, this is the truth. This is the real you. And so I want you to take this moment to intensify these feelings you're experiencing. That's right, turn up the vibration slightly. Turn the corners of your lips up slightly. Turn up the volume on the sound in this scene. Make it more vivid, vibrant, clear. Make it even brighter now, and bring it in closer. You get to rediscover and re-enjoy this moment. You deserve to feel all the glory and excitement of the achievements. And as you maintain this sensation of confidence, you may even begin to notice in the next few days that many more glorious moments like this are beginning to come back to you, and you're beginning to believe in yourself again. And now I want you to take all these feelings and the whole scene that you were just experiencing, and I want you just to push it off to the side for a moment. And I want you to create a new scene. I want you to create an abundant scene for yourself. I want you to see yourself or imagine in the best way that you can a situation that would mean that you have created the abundance that you desire. That's right. Just imagine, say, a moment a year from now, or a month from now, tomorrow, or even next year. It doesn't matter as long as it's a situation that you really consider is fairly realistic, but it would mean that you do have the confidence and the abundance necessary to have that thing happen for you. And so I'm going to give you a moment just to think about that thing unfolding for you right now. Now, while you're holding this new scene, the one that hasn't happened yet, I want you to take the image of you, the feelings, the sound, and just the picture of you when you felt confident, the one that you pushed off to the side, and place that image of you right into the new scene. That's right. And I want you to feel as though you've already accomplished this, that it's already come to be. Notice that special feeling again, that look in your eye, the smile, all the strong positive feelings of confidence. Just enjoy the moment for a little while. Play with the scene. Let your imagination have a little fun. Invite new friends, old friends into your scene. See family members or other loved ones there. Enjoy your scene in all different ways. You can get very creative. Perhaps you might see yourself on TV, having somebody do a little news story about you. Or maybe this is just quite an internal moment of abundance for you, where you're just enjoying and experiencing the abundance of peace. Abundance can be anything you want it to be. It can be love, money, health, friends, or whatever success looks like to you. And you can continue to let these feelings grow even stronger now. You know exactly what it feels like to be confident and to have the abundance. You have also created an important impression of your desire in your mind's eye now. Your subconscious mind is so creative at getting you what you tell it to do. The more you focus on these outcomes that you're choosing to create right now, the sooner they will become your reality. You are abundantly confident and confidently abundant. You know now, and are more sure than ever before, that you will have the type of abundance that you desire and deserve in your life. So now just breathe this new awareness deeply into your being. Allow these new feelings you have recreated and grown stronger to become deeply embedded into all your cells in your body. These feelings, experiences, thoughts, desires are manifesting into a new reality for you. You accept these ideas of you as a confident, happy, abundant being easily. These ideas become so very deeply ingrained into your subconscious mind now, and more every day. Subtly, as the days turn into weeks and the weeks become months, you notice certain changes happening in the way you think, feel, and therefore behave. You notice yourself accomplishing more of the things that you set out to accomplish and having more energy to do them. You notice that your attitude is geared for abundance. You have a readiness and a willingness about you to make whatever necessary adjustments you need to make in order for you to accept your new reality of abundance. You tend to attract very beneficial circumstances to you that brings more abundance to you. You even have a more confident posture when you walk, and a voice of confidence that flows through the eloquent words you use during important discussions with the people that you meet. You treat everyone with a high level of respect and are equally met with the same. Your confidence grows and builds. It feels good. It feels right to you. This is who you are. Confidently abundant. Confidently abundant. Confidently abundant. And I will now count from 1 to 5. You may continue to remain in this relaxed state for as long as you like and bypass my suggestions if you want to stay in the state. Or, on the count of 5, you will be wide awake, alert, and ready to continue on with your day. Once again, you will remain relaxed for as long as you like. You will come back naturally and easily on your own, and should you drift off to sleep, you will sleep soundly and deeply and wake up feeling refreshed and energized. So now, if it's time for you to come back, you will be fully awake by the count of 5. Number 1, noticing the atmosphere in the room you're in. And number 2, coming back more and more, feeling your body now. Number 3, wakeful energy moving through your entire body now. Number 4, breathing in wakeful energy, waking you up completely, clearing your mind, and filling your body with waking energy. And number 5, you are now fully wide awake, full of energy. You may open your eyes and come fully back to waking consciousness.